Hi, my name is Nina Graves, and I came to Breakthrough about 3 years ago, looking for an opportunity to kind of get back into shape. And it was a good opportunity to kind of see where I was at. I'd been doing law enforcement for a while and had lost track of keeping myself in shape because of the long hours and just not making time for myself. So when I came into Breakthrough, I talked with Chris with certain goals of just really pressing forward to get back into a good frame of shape and see what I could do to just better myself physically. However, when I talked with Chris, we talked about what my goals were, and he put me through the functional movement test, and I thought, oh, this should be really easy, and found out that I couldn't do a good portion of the movements, and so that was a big eye-opener for me. And I was kind of disappointed in the fact that I couldn't do a lot of movements. I knew I was having some issues because I was having knee issues, I was having hip issues. I was in a lot of pain a lot of time, but I didn't think that was as limiting as it was. And so what I took away from that was I was not taking care of myself. I figured out that I've been taking large doses of ibuprofen to deal with some of the pain that I was having. They say that you're supposed to take like two ibuprofen every 4 hours or something like that, and I was doing like six to 8 of them every 4 hours just to deal with the pain. And so just coming to Breakthrough helped me realize that I was really, really out of shape. I was really broken down as far as my body was concerned, and so it was time to really focus on me. My favorite part of being at Breakthrough, now that I've had a chance to work with Chris and the other coaches, especially the other coaches, they're just so supportive. I have learned to not work through the pain. In most traditional gyms, they tell you, pain, no pain, no gain. But at Breakthrough, what I've learned is that if you're having pain, that you're either doing something wrong, or you have an issue that needs to be looked at medically, or through physical therapy, or through a physician. And so Breakthrough has given me a chance. The coaches have given me a chance to work through all the limitations that I have, no matter what obstacle I may be facing, whether it's a movement or just a pain issue because I've had surgery or something like that. There's always a modification that can be done, so that you can't just say I can't work out today because I have this issue going on, or I need to stop doing what I'm doing because I'm in pain. So they help you work through those issues, either modifying the exercises or telling you just take a break, go down to a lower rep, do a different type of movement. And so that's been very helpful for me, knowing that I don't have to necessarily stop my workouts in order to deal with certain issues, unless there's a true medical issue that needs to be taken care of. The benefits of that is, one, knowing what my body can and can't do, because they're constantly watching you do your workout. It's not just, you're in a group and everybody's just doing the same thing. You have your own particular workout that's geared for you and what you can do and what your goals are. And so that has made it very easy for me to constantly come and push myself to come even when I'm tired. There's always time that you can come because there's morning workout, there's morning sessions, there's evening sessions, there's afternoon sessions. So you really kind of have no excuse not to do your workout. There's always some type of competition that's always going on. There's always some kind of challenge, whether you challenge yourself or your session mates will challenge you to keep going when you start pushing, you start getting tired. There's that constant encouragement, not just from the coaches, but from all the members as well. And so that's been beneficial no matter what class I've been in, whether it's my regular 4 p.m. class or I've had to switch to another session. Everybody just encourages you to push through because they know that everybody's working towards their own personal goals. But as a team, when you're in your sessions, we all look good, and so we push each other. And so that's been one of the best benefits that's different from other gyms, is that other gyms, you're doing your own thing. But one thing I know that Breakthrough does and Chris encourages is that we work together as a team. whether you 2 people in a session or there's 10. Yeah, we work together as a team to push each other through, and it's just great at the end. You're giving each other high fives and just kind of loving on each other because you've made it through that workout and you've given your best. And so that's been what's different about Breakthrough for me and has kept me coming over the last few years. Just the constant encouragement, the knowledge of the coaches as well. They're constantly updating their skills and keeping track with what they're supposed to do so that we can do even better. And so that's one of the benefits of Breakthrough that I really truly like, that's so much different than other gyms. So since coming to Breakthrough over the last 3 years, I've learned so much about myself, about what I can and can't do. But not just that, I've learned also how to look at my nutrition. And that's been a big thing. I didn't realize how not only was I out of shape, but my nutrition was really in the tank. I was doing lots of carbs, lots of fast foods, quick foods. Oh my goodness, just so much stuff that wasn't healthy. And so what I've learned through the Results Plus nutrition class, through different classes that I've attended here regarding how to eat better, how to even make, if you're a sweet type of person, you like lots of desserts and things like that, how to make healthy desserts. And so that's been a good portion for me. I've actually been able to, through the knowledge that I've gained here, have been able to actually help some of my friends, because they'll say, well, I'm going to go on this particular diet, I'm going to go on that diet. And then I have to remind them that they have to have enough protein, you have to have enough carbs, and you have to have enough fats. But it's all got to be healthy stuff. And that is also a lifestyle change. You can't just go for 30 days and say, I'm going to go on this diet. You have to make a permanent change if you're going to really try and meet your nutrition goals. And so that's been good for me as well. I've been able to reorganize my pantry at home, my refrigerator at home, with the healthy foods that I need to eat. Don't always do it like I should, but I do. The thing is that when you know better, you do better. Just knowing what to eat and how often to eat. Because there were times when I would go 4, 5, 6, sometimes even a whole day, just because it was just so busy and I wouldn't eat. But that's not healthy. And so I've learned to do small portions throughout the day so that you can get the nutrition that your body needs to keep it moving. And then just making my workouts like I should. I've been able to, because even though I've had my knees replaced, my hips replaced, and have worked through all those issues at Breakthrough, I've learned how to move better and how to just do my exercises the correct way. There's always the coach is always watching you, and so it's if you do something wrong or incorrect, I would say wrong, but incorrectly, they want to make sure that you don't injure yourself. And so that's been a benefit as well, and what keeps me coming back. And so I've gotten stronger since being here at Breakthrough the last 3 years. I move a lot better. I walk, like I used to when I was 16, 17 years old. People have told me in the last few months that I've lost inches. They can see it. I don't necessarily see it myself, but they see it. And so that's been a true testament to my making my workouts, changing my nutrition, and just being on point with what the coaches have taught us here. Coach Krista, Coach Chris, Coach Lexi, Kimberly, and just all the coaches that they have here. They all make sure that you are meeting your goals. And so that's just been a big benefit for me as far as coming up, what keeps me coming back to Breakthrough. And I've had opportunities to look at other gyms, but when I sit down and really look at what does Breakthrough offer for me, it's that knowing that my nutrition is going to be on point, knowing that my exercises are going to be done correctly, knowing that I have the support not just from the coaches but from my classmates. No matter what class I go to, early morning, evening, or afternoon, everybody supports everybody. And so that's been a true, I want to say no-brainer for staying at Breakthrough. It's just been really truly worth it. Just making sure that I stay on task, and so it's been a great experience. And they've got me for life. So I'd like to encourage you, if you're considering coming to Breakthrough, or if you're just checking Breakthrough out, Breakthrough has a lot to offer you. If you're looking at what your goals are, feeling that you're out of shape, feeling that you don't have your nutrition under control, feeling that you need the support to even just to get started, I truly recommend that you just come in the doors, talk to one of the coaches, talk to Coach Chris, talk about what your goals are and how long you have to make that happen for yourself, and then commit. Just check out the classes, come with a friend, but be realistic about what you want to do, because it is all achievable. No matter what your limitations are, you can do this. I came in, I was, like I said earlier, I was very, very broke, physically and nutritionally, and I've been able to get back on task. So it's important that you, one, make that commitment to yourself. You owe it to yourself to be the best that you can be, whether it's for your family, your kids, or just for yourself. For me, it was for myself. I just knew I wanted to be better, but you have to make that commitment. You have to want to do. You have to want to make yourself better. The coaches here will help you do that, but you've got to want it. And yeah, you're going to probably fall down along the way sometimes, but that's normal. The whole object is to get back up, not to stay down.